Hello everyone and welcome to a different type of video today. I thought about this type of topic before and I just thought, why not? Let's discuss it because I think this will be an interesting conversation, and you don't normally see me make these types of videos, but I thought it'd be interesting to kind of just change it up a little bit. But you may have clicked on the video and thought of the title, One and Dunning in Fighting Games. Now, you probably clicked on this video for the first time and maybe thought, what is one and dunning in fighting games? Like, what is one and dunning? Well, I'm here to explain to that before we actually get deep into the conversation. So, one and dunning, what is that? One and dunning is basically you participate in a match in a fighting game. It doesn't really have to be specifically a fighting game, but it can be pretty much like games like Call of Duty. But it's mainly been going on in the FGC, the fighting game community, in like these type of games. And basically what one and dunning is, you participate in a ranked match, or any match really, and you either win or lose, either you or your opponent leaves the match. Like, for example, if I lose and I click rematch, my other opponent will just leave. Or if I win, right? If I just win, then my other opponent will just leave anyway. So it's like, that's pretty much what one and dunning is. You're not really playing the game as its full set. Like, you're not playing the game like all the way through. Like all the way through, it's best out of 3. That's kind of what's going on here. So basically what I'm saying is, you're not playing the game to the best of its abilities, like best out of 3. You're not doing that. That's kind of like the whole ordeal here. Now, is this a problem? It could be to many people. This could be a problem. Like, this could be a problem to maybe people that like have a lot of time to play games like Tekken and Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, all the big 3, or King of Fighters, etc. For me, I have a lot of time in my hands. I make these types of videos for y'all for entertainment purposes and just to have fun. When I make these videos, I play the set through the whole shebang, through the whole like best out of 3. Whether it's Street Fighter and Tekken, I'll do it. But it's like, when I see people that one and done in my videos, like, just trust me, it has happened before. There's been one and dones. I'm just like I'm not gonna judge or anything, but it's like, my take on this whole thing is like, I feel like people should run through the set. Like, people should run through the best out of 3. I'm not saying they have to. I'm saying they should. They should, but it's up to them, and that's their choice. I'm only saying that because, well, think about it. If you do it, right? Let's say you actually play the set through its natural course. So yeah, if you do that, you run the set through its natural course, you're gonna feel probably a little bit better because like you're trying. You're actually like, hey, I'm not giving up on this set. I'm actually gonna focus, play it the way it should be, and like understand the matchups. Because if one and dunning does ruin the fact that you won't be able to learn the matchups that well. It's like, I leave. I'm gonna use a character for example. Let's say I'm using let's say I'm using the character in this footage you see. I'm using Brian Fear. If I'm using Brian and I'm going to rank and I fight King, who is a very notable character right now. If I don't know how to fight against King, like if I notice this guy is flying all over the place, trying to dive kick, grab, and all that shit, if I don't know any of the things he's gonna do to me, because, well, 90% of the fucking time when you fight King, it's gonna be a guessing game, but that's pretty much, that can be said about a lot of characters in fighting games, then you will have a hard time. You're gonna have a hard time, because learning the matchups can be rather a somewhat difficult and very, it can be a very annoying task, I will say. But if you don't do it, if you don't like take the time to learn the matchups, it will be a difficult time. And one and dunning will not really benefit to that. You're kind of just like, what's the word I'm looking for? You're not benefiting yourself. Like I said, I'm not saying what to do with your game. I'm just suggesting alternatives. I'm just explaining what's the best case scenario, because that's pretty much what people can do. Yeah. So my general case is that one and doneing can be annoying. Trust me, it can be fucking annoying. It can be so annoying when you're like in an intense fight. It's getting real sweaty, and you're just like, oh great, he just left. Now I gotta go back to matchmaking and then wait a few seconds, even though it doesn't take that long, but it just feels like, I don't want to go through all this bullshit. You know what I mean? It's like it just takes so long. Not literally long, but it just feels like it is. It feels like it. Like I said, like learning the matchups and actually not one and doneing can be beneficial. Look at me, I don't do it. I really don't do that. I don't do the whole one and doneing. I play the set through its natural course. Is there like a time where we can be able to one and done? Yeah, there is actually an actual time where it's like, oh, okay, I'm kind of glad I did this. And that's if the connection's bad. If the connection's truly awful, like 210 ms or some shit, or it can be way higher than that. It can be 1,000 or some shit. Like that has happened before, and if that's the case, then okay, by all means, I can actually say I think that's a viable one and done. To be honest, that's pretty viable for me, or not just for me, but anybody else really. But I thought, like, let's like have this discussion, because like it can be very subjective. It can be very dependent, like whether you're a parent or not, or someone that's very busy who don't have time to play the set all the way through. But it's an option. I can understand why they put it as an option in the game. Like, it's not just a Tekken thing, but it's also a Street Fighter thing, or an Mortal Kombat thing, and like you can like leave it. It doesn't matter. Like they give the option to actually leave the actual like set. You can be able to leave the match. Like, you know, you can go back to the main menu, quit the match entirely. So like you have the option. I can understand why they did that. Like if the case that there is an actual emergency, yeah, that makes sense. I get it. I truly get if that's an actual like thing. Like, hey, you gotta actually like I can definitely like see like what's the word? Like if you're actually like busy and like not really want to run the set, yeah, you have the option. But like if you don't got the time for it, I mean, like I can understand that, but definitely, since this is the FGC, 99% of the time they'll one and done because let's not sugarcoat it, y'all. It's because people are salty. It's cause like people are gonna get mad. Trust me, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. I'm just gonna say for what it is. It's a fact. And it's a fighting game, so it makes sense. It's gonna get very competitive, so I'm like, all right, fine. I can understand that, but fuck, I don't even do that. I'll just play it naturally, and then I'll do it. Like I'll gladly do it, and then like it's a whole deal. It's a whole situation, really, and like I said, this my opinion may be different compared to others. Like I said, like mine is that, like, you know, obviously play the set through its natural course, because it's gonna help you with matchups. It's gonna help, like, it's not like in games like Tekken 7 where you can infinitely rematch to learn the matchups better, but at least like trying. Like if you're trying in the game, it's better to actually try in the game than like doing nothing, really, than just quitting halfway through. And that's just my advice. Other people may have different values and opinions on this whole topic, but I just thought I should shed some light to it and make like this type of video, because I don't really make these types of videos that much, but I thought it'd be pretty nice to make one of these, so that's why the video is created. I'm like, why not? It's an interesting topic, and plus it's like kind of a horror deal going on. Well, it's been going on for the past month, but I just thought to create it, honestly. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy more of these types of conversations, like making discussion videos. I could probably make more like stuff like this. Like I can probably make like a few more videos like this, like various topics about it. Like it could be a numerous amount of things. It could be about rage quitting. That's definitely a problem in fighting games, that's for sure. Especially right now with Tekken, since they finally got some bans going on. Yeah, rage quitting, talking that shit. What else we got? The problems of like story in fighting games or something like that. Like there's various different topics that I could discuss here in this channel. That doesn't always have to be gameplay videos and all that. So I'm just thinking like other ways to like make my channel more like a little more social than just like me screaming by the top of my lungs fucking playing fucking Street Fighter and Tekken. So I'm thinking like maybe a more chill video of me. It's still fighting game related and it's still about, you know, video games. But I think that could be a good topic to discuss. So I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video or these types of videos, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later, y'all.